The first 50 subscribers that I see go into my comments and type "I just subscribed," I will be screenshotting and putting you guys' names in a musical visualizer, something that's never been done before. I ask you guys, please take time to listen to my music. Let me know how you feel. But more importantly, subscribe. Thank you. What's up, y'all? It's Nate Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador, with another Rikers Island story, man. Basic facts in my era, C74, Rikers Island, in between 2007 to 2009, the Bronx and Brooklyn held the most weight, was putting in the most work, and basically was running C74 adolescent side. For me bouncing around, I realized that in almost every single house, it was either two Brooklyn dudes or a Bronx and a Brooklyn dude. Occasionally, you would have somebody else from another borough, another area that would run a house. But the one or two people that ran the house was always from the Bronx or Brooklyn. Reason being is probably because one, Brooklyn niggas are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? There's a high influx of Brooklyn niggas constantly coming in. Brooklyn niggas is real violent, grimy, mean individuals for the most part. And I'm saying this with all love to Brooklyn because I got family in Brooklyn. I got real family that I'm close to in Brooklyn. They are Brooklyn niggas, the total definition of a Brooklyn nigga. If you would look up Brooklyn nigga definition in the dictionary, they'd be like this, pointing at themselves. But Brooklyn dudes would usually the most violent. As far as the Bronx also running a lot of shit. There's this gang called the YGs, the Young Gunners. When I first got to Rikers Island, they literally had at least one YG running every single house. And this meant that a lot of Brooklyn, not a lot of Brooklyn, but a lot of Bronx dudes was YG. And it was as simple as this. When you came into Rikers Island C74, if somebody who had the crib was a YG, automatically if you came in and you was YG, you had a seat at the table. You was on the team. You immediately was up to the highest rank you could be if you don't have the house. And it was a lot of politics with that. But observing the Bronx and Brooklyn, now that don't mean that dudes from Staten Island, dudes from Manhattan / Harlem, when I'm talking about Manhattan, dudes from Queens wasn't tough. There was a lot of dudes from Queens and Staten Island and Harlem putting in work. And they would, you know what I'm saying, join certain gangs, and those were the dudes that would really stand out. You know what I'm saying? These dudes really took it upon themselves to stand out because it was mostly dominated, I'm gonna say again, by Bronx and Brooklyn dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it was. I can't remember too many times where there was a dude that wasn't from Brooklyn or the Bronx that ran a house. Now, of course, there are dudes from other boroughs that were on the team. You know what I mean? But dudes that had it. In my memory, it was always a Bronx dude or Brooklyn. I ain't even gonna lie, aside from Bronx and Brooklyn was really holding it down. Cause Brooklyn niggas is dangerous and they grimy and they mean for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? They cool peoples though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's also why there was kind of like a rivalry, unspoken not too serious rivalry, but definitely a rivalry, like a, to use Dragon Ball Z terms, like a Goku, Vegeta, back and forth type of thing with Brooklyn dudes. If you was from the Bronx, and we can include Harlem in there too, but Harlem dudes like to joke on everybody, but there was really like a rivalry, low key, high key, between the Bronx and Brooklyn. You know, when it comes to things like playing spades, Bronx versus Brooklyn, playing basketball in the gym, Bronx versus Brooklyn, slap boxing, Bronx versus Brooklyn, joking, playing the dozens, cutting ass, Bronx versus Brooklyn. I think that was only heightened because of the fact that I would say once again that majority of people coming through being in C74 with the highest numbers borough-wise was Brooklyn and the Bronx. There's a lot of heavy gang activity that was going on in the Bronx, and I assume Brooklyn at that time. I definitely knew in the Bronx because there was a whole lot going on. A lot of shit that I luckily avoided. There was a lot of shit going on, which led to a great influx of dudes from the Bronx coming in. Plus, you know, the spread of new blood sets, you know what I'm saying? And the new Fed cases resulting in that. New street sets like YG and GFC, you know what I'm saying? And it definitely led to a whole lot of Bronx dudes being a C74 adolescent. And from what I seen, Bronx and Brooklyn dudes was holding down C74 Rikers Island the most status-wise as far as running an entire house. That's just my opinion though. Anyone who was on Rikers Island C74 around this time, let me know what you thought. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's State Almighty. Peace.